Ooh, okay. We're back in action. Monday night chess, definitely going to be different than Saturday night chess. Saturday night chess, you never know what to expect. Monday night chess, I think we know what to expect. If we get a 1673 rated player, we can assume they are going to be 1673. If it was Saturday night, no clue. No clue what you might be getting. Okay. Generally, when black plays this way, I get a little intimidated because most players that I play against at this level just play e5. And when they do that, I'm like, okay, I got this. And for better or for worse, when people go with the dragon bishop, I go queenside. The reason is because I find it easier to break this pawn formation with my pawns. But first, I like to see if they take this trap thing. Because if they do that, then... And here we go. Now here they come. Yep. It's a race. It's a race. Okay, who's going to charge first? I think this guy. I love games like this. They're so... what's the word? Just chaotic. It's just like a crazy game. He can take there, right? I don't know why he's not. Let's take here just to spice things up a bit. And here. Okay, there he goes. I was gonna say, I was like, he could totally take there. Let's make sure there's nothing else disastrous that he can do. There's all kinds of nasty tricks around, so. I was thinking he might not see this. I don't see that, so. I don't really want to open up his rook. I mean, because if I take here, he's just going to take here, so. But if I don't take, he's just... I don't know. But I actually really like these kinds of games. I don't usually win them, I'll be honest. But I like them. I think I have a lot of fun in this kind of game. Like, let's just charge. Yeah. Doesn't matter, we're opening it up. Now he should move this to get that. Which would be a bit annoying. Because I was too busy running my pawns to see that. Man, there are plenty of ways he could do that too. Where would be the worst place he could go? I don't know. Either way, I think I lose the rook. And I just trade rook for knight. However, I think he might need to deal with this situation. And I think I'm going to save the rook. I think. Let's see. It's interesting. I actually think... We've got time to think about this one. Take. Check. Moves. I don't know, the problem is I feel like it's just all too slow. But if I go here, I think he just takes with this guy. And then I'm in trouble either way. I'm gonna do it this way. This is the plan I committed to, okay? So, while you may lament the loss of the rook, as do I. I think this has got to be... This is just the plan we committed to. I apologize. But I think it looks like we've stopped this problem. Okay. That's good. That was the plan. Lest we get scared that rook just got taken for free, basically. That was the plan. It just might not be a good plan, but it was the plan. So I think now we take with this guy. Oh, we're really opening up the king now. Can I play here? I guess he just blocks with the queen. Oh, hey now. Okay. If you saw that and you were just like, hey, idiot, how about the fork? Good for you. I'm very sorry for taking that long to find that move, but all right. Okay, great. Well, that was good, but it took me a little long to spot that fork. My goodness. Let's take a look at that one, though, really quick, just because, like I was saying, that is one of my favorite styles of games to play. The pawn race is how I refer to it in my fancy chess language. So I'm kind of curious if I play that right. I haven't talked about a game like this with my coach before. So let's see if I know what I'm doing at all. Doesn't look like it based on the accuracy, but we'll see. Oh yeah, gross. Okay, well, let's just take a look. So this is all normal. Like basically up to there, I'm on autopilot. I'm not even thinking at that point. And under normal circumstances, if he hadn't played that G6 move, I probably would have just continued with my normal kingside development and castled that way. However, when they go this way, I like going queenside because, like I was saying, I just find it a lot easier to break through that with these pawns than I do the standard pawn formation. So that was the idea. And of course, here what I'm kind of hoping is that he takes and then I take, and I've got that kind of nice little outpost, and I'm going to bring my my knight around for the checkmate there, which oddly enough happens more than I guess opponents would like to admit. But I go queenside, and then now the pawn race begins. This is when I get stoked. This is just the best. Wow, it really didn't like that at all. Oh, probably because of the... Oh, because I just blocked my bishop in, my goodness. That's pretty dark that I didn't even see that. Wow, so we really got lucky. Okay, so I'm not really going to chalk that up to basically... Like I was saying, I kind of wanted to know if I was playing the pawn race situation correctly. I mean, certainly not with the way I did that, but yeah, okay, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, he gets the rook. But we keep charging. Now, I didn't see this, but you probably could have spotted the fork right here from basically this move. I didn't see this, but like I did think to myself, if I take here and he takes, like that was inevitable, right? Like I think he just assumed he would take there. I don't think either of us saw what that did to that square, the prized triple fork. And I didn't see that. Oh, I guess I saw it on that move, but yeah, interestingly, that was not part of the plan. Whenever that happens to me, I always accuse my opponents of luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to that guy. That was luck. You guys were watching. That was not on purpose. But that's okay. Every so often, that's how it goes. And my gosh, if you were watching yesterday, yes, my rating was 17-17, and yes, I drained all those points after I streamed. I was just like, oh, I'll keep playing a little bit of chess, and just lost everything, which is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, let's get another game going on. 17-33. This is my favorite part right now, where we understand the psychology of the other player, purely in how fast they move and what they do. So for example, if he takes my knight right now, he didn't, but that would tell me a lot about him. If he plays this queen move super fast, or that one, I guess, that would also tell me a lot about him. And this is tension that I'm not super comfortable with, so I often take here just to double the pawns. Purely. And then from here, I think I'm gonna go here, because I don't want to double my pawns. But anyway, that tension that unfolds in the center of the board when black plays that way, I've found that I guess the best way to describe it is sort of just like stop paying attention to it and sort of lose my focus on calculating every possible take combination, the move order in particular. And so it's not uncommon for me to just totally block in one of my pieces by accident. Oh, here's an interesting idea. I don't think we'll get to hold on to this for very long, but I think he'll probably do this. But if he doesn't, then we do this, and we're having a happy day. Or maybe he does this. I'm hoping he, I was going to say I kind of hope he castles, but that's, you know what? I'm going to try something. I don't like playing this way. And I'm going to explain what I mean. I don't like playing this way where somebody clears the queens early. I find this to be a pretty annoying way to play. However, if I can go into this situation this way, oh wait, I think that's dangerous, where I've doubled his pawns, we're totally even, we're even on time, oh man, I wanted to go over there. But when the queens are gone, castling may have lost its appeal anyway, so let's go the other way, just like this guy did. Oh, and then I'll lose that pawn, wow. Look at me. I'm just gonna go here. So yeah, anyway, I always complain about this, but in this case, I'm happy to go into it because he's got double pawns. We're basically equal on time, although I could speed up a little bit. So this will be an interesting experiment. I think it probably would have been strategically right to play that one just a bit more normal. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this. We just have to take advantage of these pawns because right now, like he's obviously looking for me to. That's a good move. Can we fix it? I don't think we can fix it. Tough. That's tough. Bishops getting in behind like this is definitely causing some trouble. I wonder if we just let him take it. Let me see. Had an interesting idea. Oof. I think we lose a rook either way, because if I go here, this bishop comes here and traps him in. This guy is up here. So why don't we... I have an idea. I know, again, this is probably not right. Wasn't expecting that. I were him, I would take that one. So my rook gets over there. Anyway, so what I was thinking was we just ignore this and do something like check here. King has to go there. And I was hoping this rook would move so that I could take this one. I don't know why he would move, but I was going to try to bait him into moving. I think we have to take back if we want to have any chance of winning this game. Yeah, if we can get... I'm going to put this guy back over here. Ooh, that kind of ruins it, doesn't it? Kind of ruins it, doesn't it? But we can take this. Just have to be careful. Just be a little careful. Interesting that they're calling this materially even. Can definitely protect that square, but I don't know if it's worth the risk. So I was thinking here, then he just goes here. Let's go here for now. You might not have seen the check there, I guess. Ooh, we could force the rook trade here, but then I lose this pawn. Ooh, we could get a little fortress right there. Is that worth it? Maybe it's worth it. That's probably not worth it just because of how little control that bishop now has, and pinning him to that he's just going after my rook, and then there's the back rank, which I gotta worry about. These pawns do seem like they're toast, but I wonder... I'm hoping he comes across, and then we'll go here. I really want here, and then if I can get over... Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I would have lost the pawn. He would have been on a dark square. Because at some point we'll have an opportunity for a discovery attack, leveraging this if we can. So we just need to keep his rooks on the light squares. And then I'm going to head over here. That's the idea anyway. Because oddly enough, like... Ooh, well, there goes that idea. There goes that idea. We're gonna need the king's help here if we're gonna make this work. Okay, what's the plan though? We need a plan. I think I need to protect that knight with my king. Otherwise that pawn's toast. Oh, this pawn's probably toast anyway. He can't go there. Let's look for forks. Look for forks. I love this little fortress because it makes his super isolated pawns pretty difficult to move. I'm thinking if I can get my king here, protect both of these guys, that might be good. I gotta move pretty quick. Just all the while keeping an eye out for anything productive. This guy, we'll move him here. Oh shoot, really? Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. The game might be toast now, but I should have seen that. I don't know though, if I can hold on to these pawns, I guess he can take these guys pretty much no matter what I do. just run this one though? At least create a constant threat. He can start taking these ones, but by the time he's done, interesting. This game would be much more interesting if I had my, if I still had my knight. Yeah, but how, pray tell, do you convert this now? I can always come here. This situation is on purpose. My little bishop triangle. I mean, I'm going to go into draw mode right here if he lets me. This is draw mode for me. If I were him, I would push this pawn. Or okay, it's not great, but can we fix it by going here? I don't think he can take that. And I think he let my king get over this way, which is what I wanted to do. I don't think he can take that. Because he can't defend both pieces once I get here. I wish our time situation was reversed, because if he was the one that was down a minute, I would feel very confident. But me being down a minute, I'm not convinced that I'm not going to make another mistake like I made with the knight, which was a pretty rough one. But right now, if I can get up here, that might be worth it. So I might be able to get one of these cats across. Oh, he went for it. And should I go for it? I think I kind of have to. That pawn's dead. And this pawn's gonna get across unless I can kill this guy. Okay, so this pawn's toast. No point even trying to run him. That pawn's going to get across before I can fix this, but we have to try. If anything, it might be worth taking care of all of our pieces now, or at least getting into a precarious situation with them. I don't know if I would guard that one. I would guard that one. Right? Guarding the wrong piece, I think. He has to come back here. And when he does, like, there's no threat to me getting this pawn across, I don't think. So can we get a stalemate, is the question. Probably not, given how many pieces he has, but let's try anyway. And the frustrating thing about that game is I actually think if I hadn't blundered my knights, I may have been in good shape. Maybe. That was a frustrating mistake. Frustrating error. He likes this bishop coming out here. If I were him, I would just lock that bishop right there. And make this happen with your queen. Again, if I was the one up on time, that would have been fantastic. Oh, I see the plan. I go here. He takes here, but then I get this pawn. You know, I don't want my pawns really, because like I don't think they have any chance of getting across, and I don't want to have any moves left. I want to be stalemated. The key to a good stalemate is to move very quickly. Because if you move quickly and decisively, okay, let's see, can the king go anywhere? Yes, so that's the other thing. King needs to not be able to go anywhere for that to work. How will we do this? Queen can take that. Queen can take that. And then this is gonna be tough. I've got too many spaces to go, and it's helpful when the piece that they have to work with is a knight or somebody that's not so easily calculating. Yeah, I don't think we can get this one, but I'm still gonna try. Still gonna try. I guess he could just go promote this pawn. That would be... Actually, that might work in our favor. Again, for a good stalemate, you kind of need them to be working with a lot of threats. Like right now, if he moves this pawn, I only have one square. You know? That's the kind of thing that you need to happen. Like a unwitting coverage of all the remaining squares. Ooh, it's close. Only one square. Only one. Only one. I just need him to make one mistake. Let's see. I think I want to stay on the light squares so I can't move onto the dark squares where the bishop goes. I think that's the idea. That's got to be my plan. Okay, this is good. Yeah, move the king. Move the king. Although he might just be going for an old school checkmate, which would be a bummer using the king. That's what I was going to say, actually. Like, the fact that he hadn't moved his king and he was kind of just like doing some weird moves, like right now, move the king. Excellent. Excellent. Now, I'm happy that I was doing that on stream, just because if I were to tell you about that game and tell you that was the plan from like 20 moves ago, you might not believe me. But that was the key. He moved the king too late. He changed his plan too many times. Like, are you checkmating me with the bishop and the queen, or are you just going to go promote this other pawn? And if I were him, I mean, I would just get too nervous and say, you know what? I'm just going to go promote this other pawn. Okay. 73 move game. Played terrible by Messy Chess. But I think a very effective intentional stalemate. So I'm going to fly through the game unless there were some interesting parts. Oh yeah. This is where it kind of went sideways. Like, I don't know. I think if that was where I screwed up for sure. Like letting his bishop get in here and start. No, that's actually where I screwed up. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Interestingly, wasn't as, according to the engine, it still says we're dead even, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. That was a mistake. It says I'm up right now, which is pretty wild. My little bishop house. Yeah. Well, nobody really... Oh man, if I really... The knight was my problem. Damn, that was bad. Okay, well anyway, so we lost the knight. That sucked. And then I think it was around when he suicided his rook to take the bishop. That was when we were like, okay, it's stalemate mode. So let's see. Ooh, that was the wrong move. I didn't think running my pawn there would have worked, but anyway. Okay, so yep. We were in full stalemate mode now, and let's just see what he ended up doing. This is where, yeah, mate 9. I think it's at this point you just have to decide, how are you going to execute the checkmate? You know, are you going to do it with the queen and the bishop? Which would, I don't know. I wouldn't do it that way. If it were me, I would throw my queen like way over there and just go promote this pawn and just be done. Like, don't screw around with any fancy checkmates, which it looks like is what he's trying to do here when he starts moving the pawn. I guess he stopped moving the pawn. Yeah, that was super weird. He moved the pawn a little bit and then moved the king. And like I was saying, stay on the white squares when possible, because that bishop is going to come and take away the dark squares, leaving me no remaining squares to go to. Oh. Hello! Brina, is that you? We just had a really, I think it was fun, saving of a game, executing the intentional stalemate after some gnarly blunders on my part. It was great. I was really excited about it. This is why George, our mutual chess master friend George, will tell you, at this level, at my level, as he says, at my level, it's not really worth giving up if you're down. It's like players constantly screw up the end game and stalemate all the time. Like my draw percentage is, I think, pretty high because I never give up. And I always try to play for the stalemate, which I understand in chess etiquette is kind of, well, it goes against chess etiquette because I think if you're down far enough and you're clearly being outplayed, the etiquette would be to say, okay, you're the stronger player, you're doing better than me, you're gonna win, and I trust that you have the skills to complete this game, that you can close. It's sort of like a respect thing, saying, yeah, you're good enough to close this. Whereas the way I play, I'm basically saying all the time, you're not good enough to close this. I'm going to make you finish this. And that works a lot. So that's my suggestion. And I think that holds true to basically anything under, George told me once, but I want to say it's anything under like 2,000. So like pretty far, you know. You're at a different level than everyone else. Well, no, I still feel, that's why we call it messy chess. You know, this is messy level chess. Let's see, the one thing that I've always wondered about is, yeah, when you go into stats, at 1688, it says that that's the 98.2 percentile, which in almost anything else, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. Like 98 percentile sounds amazing. But then when you look at like the level of play above 2,000 and how many people there are there, it doesn't really seem like this is anything to be that excited about. So that's what this channel is about, getting to 2,000. That's the plan. All right, anyway, let's do another game. We had one win and one draw, and that draw has given me life, so let us proceed and play Claudio Mos, 1681. I was gonna say, I kind of hope he plays normal. So far, it's So gonna fried liver? No. Okay. And then the question, how to prevent the pin. This way, the really slow way, or this way? I kind of prefer that way, mostly because you have to make that move anyway at some point. Make sure your king has an escape square, so it's like, I like doing that. That's my favorite way to block the pin. And then what I like to do, I block the pin with the pawn. Will he block the pin with the pawn? Yes. And so then if they block the pin with the pawn, yeah, I am playing randos online. That is the way I play chess. I didn't go for the... I wonder if I go the other way, actually. Let's see what he does. If he goes king side, I might go queen side just for the heck of it. Ooh, I've seen this before. It's something about it I do not like. I'm just gonna go this way. Whoa, okay. That's a strange move. So let's start opening things up. That's a pretty weird move. Oh, maybe he wants to go queen side, but I don't think so. Not going to be able to go that way now. Where is the tactic? There's something here, I know it. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, passing move, as they say. When you don't know what to do. Damn, I'm gonna lose the pawn race. We were just talking about this. I think I gotta back up for now. I'm gonna back up. Yeah, that passing move was not the right time to do that. I mean, I still kind of like my position, but okay. Oh man, this pawn's killing me. This pawn is killing me. I'm gonna take that. Might be all the space we need. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Take. Oh no, it doesn't work. I'm looking for basically this, and then this, and then this or something. We just need to stay one move ahead here. One move ahead on initiative, and we'll be fine. But I think, unfortunately, right now, I feel a little behind. Because he could play... I would not like this move. That would suck. I just really want to take here and get to do this. I really want to take this pawn too. If he moves his bishop to threaten me, and I'll get my queen out of the way, but then it's time. Oh man, yeah. This is not a good one. I think I can, yeah, I think I can do this. because even if the queen gets down here, I can come back around and just block that way. Wasn't expecting it to play that way. Kind of giving up on this pawn. I could take here and then take here. That's probably not going to be available for long. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta be really careful here. Could take here and hope he goes that way. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take there. Because even if he takes... I just don't want to take with the bishop. But then I can take here. And he probably takes there. Let's go here. It's interesting to be up material, but not feel like it. I don't feel like I'm up right now. So he's got a lot of threats. You could evaluate your position by how many bad guys are pointed at your king. That's usually a good way to know if you're in trouble. I got one bad guy, one effective bad guy pointed there. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. We did think about this as a possible situation. I really wanted to get that move in. The queen needs to move. Queen needs to move. I just don't want to drop that pawn for no reason, but I dropped the knight for no reason. No. You know, that it's going to accomplish our goal of moving the queen, though. And is there any way that we can leverage that into something good? I don't think so. Because if I do what I want to do, which is go here, I think the queen just comes back. Yeah, it's too bad. Might there be another way? The queen can't come back because the queen's pinned, so let's try it. Queen actually can't go there because if I take, it's safe. So how to defend that? I guess he can just push the pawn. That's an easy way. Oh, I didn't see that check. Damn. Man, I hate those forced queen trades. I didn't see that one. Alright, so now we gotta just be really careful. We're gonna lose pawns all over the place here. No one's protected. Damn. There's not really any good threats around. Yeah, damn. You know what, actually, I'd rather lose this pawn and then hopefully... Oh, I'm not gonna get that pawn. Okay. So he'll just back off and check me. So maybe we do it this way. Yeah, well, that was unfortunately predestined. Take there. And we're just gonna get picked apart here. Run. Need to alleviate the pressure there. I thought we had this one. I felt pretty good about it. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. And all these bishops and rooks, this is not where we want to be. Yeah, that's one of my least favorite things that a piece can do is just a bishop lock itself in with a pawn. It's always really annoying. I was thinking about going here. Man, this is tough. I don't know how we're going to get out of this, but maybe I can get a little fork in on the action before anything too crazy happens. I guess then he just protects. I don't think we're going to get a stalemate out of this one. Not going to get a stalemate out of this one. I don't think. Although one good way to get a stalemate is he just comes down. I think that square that's happening no matter what. I was going to say one good way to get a stalemate is actually to, you have to get rid of your pawns, but keep your rook around for one final check. So let's get rid of these pawns, because he could just get this piece across with his bishop. Oh, there he comes. But that's okay. We're going to lose our rook, and then in some ways this is actually perfect setup for the stalemate. I'll just make this kind of annoying. Well, he's not getting across, that's for sure. Not getting across. Not that we ever thought we would, but the nice thing now about this situation is two bishops means a lot of squares that I can't go to that are not so easily calculated. Like they are right now because the bishops are so close together. Yeah, but now they're not. Like, look at that. The king can only go a few spots. So we just have to hope that he promotes in such a way. Now this is interesting. This is actually also the psychology of the player that you want to try to get a stalemate against, because I would consider this, I mean, of course, I'm doing something kind of annoying too by playing this one out, but I would argue that what he's doing is also a bit annoying, which is just like, just close it down, man. Promote one pawn and do it. Like if he promotes every pawn to a queen, that's when, I think that's kind of a jerk move, personally. We'll see. Okay, so probably here, maybe? I guess this could still go here, but okay. We're close. The number of remaining squares is shrinking, but not fast enough. Not fast enough. See if he moves any piece except for the queen there, that would have been stalemate. It's very close. I think he's aware of it though, because he's moving slow enough that he knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. I think. Move your pawn. Oh, so close. So close. That guy knew. That guy was onto our plan. Can't get the tricky stalemates when they know what you're up to. Sadly, sadly, sadly. 1680. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let us try to get that back. So we at least end the night even. So I think this is about where we started, so I would hate to lose points on stream. So the move I'm familiar with is takes, and then knight comes out, and then queen goes over there. That's the way I'm used to. Not used to that. Maybe now. Okay. This guy's moving pretty fast for somebody with his queen out. Moving pretty fast for somebody with the queen on the run. My gosh, she's moving quick. I kind of wanted to go queenside there, but I thought he might. And if he did, I wanted to have the option to... Okay, let's see if he takes there. All right. Oof, that's not what we wanted to see. Is there any way out of that? I don't think so. Well, I think we lose the knight no matter what, right? I think so. So maybe the compensation is we lose the knight and we lose the rook, but we take down 2 pawns. Maybe that's our compensation. And then with that, we're going to try to get over here. He's going to have to stop me from doing that. Takes the rook, I think he's toast. Right? Okay, so he just blocks with the queen. But I think... Oh, no, it was close. Okay. Maybe... I think this is here, though. Hold on. So he blocks with the queen. Yeah, I guess he can do that. And if I take here, he gets check. And I don't have time to come back. I don't know, this is still pretty dangerous. Okay, let's just do this. He has to block with the queen, and then but from here we will create another threat of some kind. I don't know what yet. I thought about going over here. That might have been better. No, because he gets check and then he sees it. Yeah, he would have been too slow. I could take and get the bishop back, but I need to just get him on that square. I think that's going to be the only way to do it. And so maybe we need to bring another piece in. We'll always be threatening that. He gets his bishop out. Fair enough. Blah, blah. Oh, I went just... No, that's okay. That's okay. And this really came in handy. We have to make sure that we can do what we want to do in time. And what I want to do is get my rook pointed down that way. But to do that, he needs to be protected. Thank you for helping me move my square. Oh, do I not have a square to move? I do, but I guess we could go here. I guess I have to go here. This is not going to have time to do what I want to do. I don't think. Don't think we're going to have time, because now he's got a long-range checkmate threat. Or not checkmate, but, you know, close enough. Close enough. Man, I just need to get this guy here. Get over there. That's all we need. It's okay. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say I hope he takes that other pawn. I don't think he will. But if he does, that would be interesting. I guess if I thought he was going to take the other pawn. Okay. Guess he's threatening to come here. There's not a lot I can do about this. Well, there is something I can do. Oh, it's so close, but I can't. I was going to say I could try to get here, but I'm not going to have time. There's just no time. Yeah, this is not the right move. Not the right move. It's too bad that I can't go there and I can't go there. There's no way to get... Unless we can move this knight, but again, we don't have time. And I was thinking when he comes here, I could just play here, temporarily screwing up those two. That's a good idea. Looking for the discovered attack. Ooh, this might... Yeah, I can go here, briefly. I thought he was going to play here, but I can get him there. But this is on a razor's edge. This is not looking good right now. Not looking good. He's got to protect that bishop. And then maybe when he moves, if he doesn't keep this diagonal, I can move down and then get this move that I want. Oh, but if I move down, he'll be able to... Yeah, I'll really just need to move here, I was going to say. So I'm thinking check, down. Oh, it's over. Never mind. Never mind. Damn. I was thinking he was going to check with this rook, and I was like, I got that covered, no problem, but I don't have this rook covered. And if I move here, then that's a discovered attack that he would be happy to do. But I'll do that. I'll do that. I guess what's the worst that could happen? He can take the bishop. He could trade rooks. I mean, I think this is over in 2 or 3 moves, I would say. I would suggest... Oh, I thought we had an extra... Thought we had an extra moment of threat left in us here. Too bad. Come on down, my friend. Well, it's always good if they miss the checkmated one, because you never know what else they might miss. It's funny that his queen can't move, though. I like that. I like that. I mean, I think he just checks me in a myriad of ways. And then... surely he can convert this. I can't get where I need to get, which is there. So I think if he just comes down, I have to go up. And if I go up, then the rook comes down. Oh, wow. Maybe he just doesn't see it. Probably. I don't know. This is one of those ones where it's like, I feel like I lost this game a long time ago. And it's unclear to me why he's just not closing it down. It is pretty cool that this pawn has stayed there the whole game, basically. It's letting that rook chill. So wait. Oh, that could have been interesting. I was gonna say here, but then he does get to come down. How does that work? I don't think so. Just go back. Oh, I see the death. I see the death now. Yeah, I can't go here because then he does just come down, so go this way. Man, this is just the craziest thing. Even though this is a loss, the fact that that defense maintained for that whole game, basically, it's clearly screwing with him because this seems like a winnable situation for him from a while ago. What I was kind of hoping he might do is give up on the rook, come here, allowing me to take here, threatening to take here, and then getting in maybe eventually that way. I mean, presumably he sees that his rook is hanging right now. This is a tough call. I don't really think any of these squares are good, but if he checks me with the bishop like here, then I get to go up here. So that'll be okay. And if he checks me down, I get to go up here. Now I can move the rook though. Now the rook can come here. I could block with this guy. And that would end the wonderful defense that we had there. Or I could go up and then the queen comes here for checkmate. So I think we have to block. Pretty screwed here, folks. Somebody should take that pawn now. Take the pawn. It's been alive for too long. It's been alive for too long. This is another game where, gosh, if I was up on time, was not expecting that. I mean, obviously he's still winning, but man, what is he waiting for? Take the pawn. Okay, he was looking at this, but could I sneak a perpetual in here? Let's see. I don't think so. If I check, he just takes. So, can we even defend that? I guess so. Barely, though. Oh, game over. Just move down. Can't go here, can't go here. I just checkmated myself. Man. This guy is really... I guess that's checkmate either way. Checkmate either way, but he hasn't seen them before, so let's see if he doesn't see it now. Come on down. Come on down, my friend. We're here. I think he's letting the clock get to him. There you go. All right. Well, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. 7 blunders, my gosh. Do we dare look at that one? I'd be curious to know where that one went wrong. Okay, so on the session, we've got a win, a draw, which was, I think that was the real win of the session, was the forced draw, and then 2 losses, which I'm not so proud of, because neither of them really felt great. I didn't feel like I played super well. I might play one where I don't talk, because when I talk, it really throws me off. Okay, let's see what we got. So he played with the queen out. He was playing fast, if I remember. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew he wanted to go queenside. There was something there. Yeah, I guess I screwed up a bit in here. I was really worried about losing that knight. Which I did anyway. I thought that was an interesting compensation though. Getting that pawn locked down. If he didn't have that blocking move with the queen, that would have been epic. That would have been really cool. Yeah, man, he had so many mate chances. It keeps telling me mate in 3, mate in 4, mate in 2. And it went on forever. Okay, not super interesting after that. Crazy. Well, good game, Swick chess. Good game, good game. Let's do one more. One more, and if you don't mind, I'm going to take this one silent. And I might change our music as well. Let's go to mix 2. Let's go to mix 2. Hope he goes for the fried liver. Nope. Okay, last time we blocked with the pawn. This time I'm going to play passive and block with the bishop. A little faster to castle. Well, he still makes the move, even though the pin is gone. See if we can get the pin. Sort of. I don't think this really counts, because if I take, he just takes. Now, if he pushes this pawn, we're getting out of here and we're going queenside, which I still kind of want the option to do. Can we take here and then, takes and then takes? I guess he just takes here. This is that dance. Which way are we gonna go? King side, queen side, no side. I don't think he sees this guy. So maybe we just go real fast and hope he plays it. Oh, I guess he can still take that. But at this point, I kind of hope he does, because actually this could be really dangerous. He could take here. Ooh, that's dangerous too. I'm gonna take, because if I move that knight, he'd come down for checkmate. I'm gonna take this. And then take here. Take here. He let me get that one extra pawn just with that, not seeing the check there, I guess. But he does come up ahead on that one. I guess the trade there that I decided to make, which I don't know, you could argue whether it was the right one, was, he is pretty, like, his king is open, very open. And I am going to count on that being my ticket here. This interesting move. You can take this guy. I'm okay with that. Thought that might have been a mouse slip at first, but looks like it wasn't. I mean, I don't like this position, but I'm really hoping I get this fork situation. The one thing I like about it is I did go queenside, but his pawns have not moved over here, and I kind of tried to lock them down here. Okay, well there they go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure after I go here, he's got to go here to protect, or he's got to go there to protect. Is there anything we can do to punish such a move? I don't think so. I don't think we really have anything here. This is a bit, what would I say? This is a bit hollow of an attack. This would have been a good move, but I don't have that now. What if we do this? Probably gonna do this or that. It's okay. Because what about this? Because then we can take here, we can take here. And what can he do? He can take here. Okay. I think this knight's toast, no? I guess he could take the bishop with him. That would be what I would do. That would be what I would do. So now we're even material, but just because I got some pawns, and if I can get that knight out of this, that would be great, but... Okay. So we can definitely get the knight. That's good. But what else can we get? Well, I guess we can also get the pawn. But we need more than that. We need checkmate here. We need checkmate here. Ooh, he went not the way I was expecting. That is a dangerous way to go. I think we can prevent him from going that way by going here. And then we can get this pawn. I didn't want him to be able to escape. Not that he can really get out that way, but when you've got the king on the run, you don't want them to be able to escape at all. So I think we can just walk him all the way down. Almost. Oh, so close. They're so close, this stuff here. Okay. I think we have to go back. Where you need another piece. Do we need another piece? Just while I'm thinking, I'm going to do this because we can kind of go back and forth like that for a while. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think we need additional help here. And the way we're gonna get it is we're gonna get this rook. Oh no, oh no! I didn't count that. Okay, phew. Oh man, I thought I just let him get perpetual. But anyway, sometimes I do that if I have a back and forth check like that, you know. Haha, yeah, Drew. An important distinction, yeah. Okay, so I was gonna say, I knew he would do this. As soon as he could, he would bring another piece in. But thankfully, I have had time to bring another piece in as well. And I think that's gonna be all the time we need. Because if he goes here, it's over. If he goes here, it's also over. Almost. Freaking knight. Yeah, it's over. I think we got it. Ooh, man. That was a interesting one. Maybe, I don't know. I like this guy's profile picture. I don't know if you can see it. The little okay cat. Okay. Okay. He's only got 2 choices, right? If he goes here, I go here, and that's game over. If he goes here, I go... I guess there's a couple different ways to do this, but I could just go here, and I think that's game over. I was originally going to go here, but then the knight would come, and then that's also game over. I think these are more pretty checkmates on the diagonal. 1 blunder. When was that? Drew, how's it going? How are you playing these days? Let's bring up this game. That'll have to be the last one. I think on the session that was 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. The definite moment of glory was the draw because it was like a 20 move. I don't think you were here for that, Drew, but it was like, I don't know, 15 moves out. I was like, all right, we're going into stalemate mode. And I was explaining my whole stalemate strategy. And it looked like the guy knew, like it kind of looked like he knew I was going to try to do that. But we got him. It was amazing. It was probably I was more excited about that stalemate than I've been about almost any victory I've had on stream. So definitely going to highlight that. Okay, so right there, I thought he could have taken that pawn too. But... So that was stupid. I went down a piece right there. But I think that was worth it. Brian... brain is fried. I thought that said Brian is fried. No way I'm playing chess. Yeah, man. You gotta have the mind in a good state before you play. What I was gonna say is, I'm a big fan, George knows this, I'm a big fan of, if you're gonna go down a full piece, or mostly a full piece, if you can screw up their whole structure, get the king on the run and in the open, that's worth it, especially with my style of play. Yes, Edwin, you're back. How's it going? We're just looking at the last game, which was a win, but the session's been a little rough. 2 losses, 2 wins, and an epic draw. The draw I will highlight. Come back to the channel tomorrow. It will be highlighted because it was awesome. Absolutely should have been a loss, and it wasn't. So what I was saying here when the game was on was, usually when you have queenside castle like I do, that initiates the pawn race, right? Like both sides start running the pawns. I didn't really need to because his king was already kind of like, the king side was kind of blown up. But I like that I was able to lock in this little pawn formation here because then, I mean, this threat never materializes. He really didn't have much behind that. So that ended up being pretty good. Edwin, I'm pretty sad because you managed to blunder an extremely drawn game. Oh man, I hope it wasn't you that I was playing. I'm kidding. Yeah, it happens, man. If you recall, when you left me last night, I was at 1717 and now I'm at 1678. So it does happen. Okay, so that was cool. That was a good move to find. And then that was an empty threat because this threat here, and then threat through there, and threat here. This was a rough little spot right here. You should have saved the knight. Oh man, I didn't see that. That's one of my biggest weaknesses is when I think I'm attacking a whole bunch of stuff and there's a way for the opponent to save not only this piece, but then also save this piece. I mean, it still would have been rough, but like, I make that mistake all the time. Drew, I see 2 viewers, so Edwin, okay, trying to get to 2200, but you're only getting 1500s right now. Oh wow. I think we were talking about that yesterday. That's a bummer when you get paired that way. Stuck at 2197. Well, my gosh, that's impressive. I think I may have mentioned it, but my goal by the end of the year is 2000. So my resting state, I want to say, is like 1750. So that is a long way to go. And I've generally, so I looked it up. I forget if it was you, but somebody asked me yesterday how long I've been playing. And I started in April 2019. And I think it's been about maybe like 200 points a year, maybe a little bit more. So I feel like 2,000 at the end of the year is doable, but I don't know. At this rate, I've not been playing super well. Yeah, I thought about taking that pawn, but I wanted to do it that way. I like these little checkmate dances where it's like you could kind of just like go around and then a whole bunch of different ways to do it. Yeah. So that was that game. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're on Lichess. Lichess and chess.com. Well, Drew, other guy watching, I think you play on Lichess a bunch too. What do you say of the ratings over there? I've never played on Lichess, so I have no idea. I've just heard that they're inflated. I don't know how true that is, but that is definitely what I've heard. And I wouldn't know. Use both. Do you? I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is really hard to have a conversation through the when I can talk and you have to type. But if I remember, George was saying that Lichess is really good for being able to like bookmark games and that kind of thing, right? 200 points higher over there. Yeah. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I like the design of their clock better, like the chess.com clock. Oh, it's not on this one. Where do I have it? That one gets kind of screwed up, but if you go to new game. Yeah, so I like this design, but I'd prefer if these clocks looked a little different. I think that'd be cool. Can't get past 1400 on chess because you need to win like 500 games. Yeah, totally. You started it because you didn't want him to look at your bad games. I like that. Yeah, I mean, when I play with George is our coach, by the way, Edwin. When I work with George, usually we look at like my most recent games. So if I have a particularly embarrassing recent game, I just try to sneak a couple extra in on top of that one, and then we don't look. But I mean, really, we should be watching the losses mostly. The George stream, that's a good idea. It's a great idea. I need to get a. So I have a few designs. I have the game report design, I have the plain chess design, I have the just talking design, and then I have the title card. And what I don't have is one where I can have two people playing at once and also have somebody on Zoom. And I think that would be pretty rad. Because then Drew, Edwin, we could do like a what do they call it, sub battle. When this channel gets huge, you guys are gonna you could use Hamel GG. So, Brina, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that and what that means. Hamel GG. We've got lots to catch up on, I think. But yes, the title card plays the sound. It is a small child screaming messy chess. Get ready. And that's like 4 distinct yells of messy chess, too. That's not a repeat. That is 4 different ones in a row. You should see the video that went along with that. It was pretty funny. All right. Well, I think since, we've tripled, not my kid. No, my sister's. And you should have seen the message that I sent to ask for that recording. It was pretty funny. All right, I'm going to fire one more because our audience here has tripled in size. You guys don't feel like you have to stick around. I'm going to have to stick around because I'm going to have to see this game through. But don't feel bad that there's only 3 of you. I'm used to the audience here. Okay, great. All right, let's do it. Let's do this one together. Don't give me any tips though, but let's give me the good vibes. Don't give me the good moves. Oh, good. 4 viewers. Yeah, too bad Twitch doesn't count people in the same room. And let's see what this Siva Balku Marcel's has in store for us. Man, people that burn 15 seconds in the opening like this, you ever wonder what they're thinking? Like, what's going on? Like, what is he thinking about right now? I made the most obvious move in the history of chess. And he makes the next most obvious move in the history of chess, but he spent 30 seconds doing it. Okay, please take the knight. Please. Take the knight. Take the knight. Please, please, please. Also, again, this is a standard situation. Yes! Okay, take the pawn, take the pawn, take the pawn. Please! Take the pawn. No. There's a really fun combination there. Yeah, Drew, that's Brina. Hamel GG is Brina. I don't want to play. I hate the queen trade game, so we're not going to play. We're not going to play that way. Yeah, Hamel GG. This isn't my favorite situation in the world. Oh, stupid me. Come on now. Gosh darn it. I'm hoping that this guy doesn't see the move that I just gave him. No, he did. And I was going to say, please just take forever and maybe... So this is one of those things that when it happens, you think you lost the rook, or when I get this, I'm always like, yes, I got it, but you can protect it. It just, you lose the pawn and then you lose another piece. So that kind of sucks, but we'll keep the bishop around, I think, to... Where should we nuke the pawn? I'm going to keep my knight around. The reason being, I think I could use the knight as this game gets later on. I think I could use the sneakiness of the knight. And we get the undoubled pawns. All in all, a good thing. And as long as we don't trade anybody else, this game may have the right ingredients for making a little fortress and not... oh, hold on. That was dumb. I guess it wasn't that dumb. I was going to say bleeding out on time, because that's the one, this is like the one time ever that we're playing somebody who moves slower than I do while I'm streaming. So he's super underdeveloped. We kept our knight around for some sneaky forks. This is an interesting situation too, where we have opposite colored bishops. Well, not anymore, we don't. But if he doesn't... I kind of like this game if he doesn't have a knight and I do, because calculation time on that knight is going to be substantial. Hamel GG followed you 2 hours ago. That's fantastic. You know what's crazy is I haven't figured out how to get Twitch follower notifications anywhere except the stream. Oh yeah, he has two knights. Thank you for pointing that out. He's got way more pieces than me. I'm aware of this. Really only one full piece up, but all right. So one thing I've never been good at is when they have a bishop. If you watch Gotham Chess, he'll tell you you can do one of two things. You can counteract their bishop by putting all of your pieces on, all your pawns on dark squares. Or if you're sufficiently in the end game, you can put them on light squares so you don't lose those pieces. And we're like right in the middle right now. I'm not really sure I could make the argument for either at the moment. So I do like that I have this going on. Man, I wish they locked the position of those arrows. Oh no, you don't. You couldn't pay me to trade this knight away. You could not pay me any money to trade that knight away. Okay, so just time check here. Oof, no. This is not looking so nice. Let's just make our own threats. You can fix that one pretty easily, I guess. And what's the threat, I guess? Here, but then I can move. I was thinking the very meek threat of this, to which he just responds with that. My arrow didn't draw. But yeah, you're not getting this knight. And if I go, this is where what I would call overextending myself. I'm tempted to do that. I'm gonna do it. Viewer games, do you mean where I play viewers, or ooh, that would be a bad idea. Oh man, I think, yeah, I didn't want to do this. I did not want to do it this way. Play viewers. No, I haven't. I haven't done that, but that would be cool. I would definitely do that. I did play my co-founder the other day. I think you might have been watching for that one. He's like rated 800 or so. So the one time I played 850 or so. Why did he go back? Oh, just to protect. Okay. Now what? Now what, folks? I think just attack that pawn. I think we're just gonna try to bleed this guy out on the clock. That's the only way. As long as that knight doesn't get into the game, I think we can do it. Yeah, Hamel GG. Let's do that. We can coordinate this. We'll just set up a viewer day. We can play SF Drew, followed by Marina, followed by Edwinum. Three game day. What is it, Monday? Oh no, the night's coming. I was really just hoping this knight would stay away. So I'm thinking here, and he goes here, then I go here, then he takes the pawn. That's my guess. So is there any other way to do that? I don't think so. Oh, maybe he doesn't see it. But I'm pretty sure he goes here. And then I have to pick who I protect. And I probably am going to protect this guy because this guy's toast either way. So as long as there's no tactic there, that's too bad. That's too bad. Good thing I moved that rook out of there. I would not have seen that combination coming, but that could have been rough. All right, he's still playing pretty slow, and that combination was pretty easy to find, so I'm not super worried yet about what he's up to. I would be more worried if he started launching the pawns down or really making me trade, like forcing me to trade. But right now, I'm not really sure. Like, I can get him to waste a move here. Not waste a move, but, you know, burn some clock thinking about a move there. He's not really using his rooks super well. Oh, that was cool. I like when that happens. But maybe we can go here, and then he comes here, and that's fine. Is it fine? Kind of, because then maybe I can pin him. But then he would just take there. I kind of have to play this one a little bit fast and then just sort of hope that he doesn't see something. This might be one of those forced trade situations.
Real talk. Real talk.
I'm kind of hoping, I mean, he's not going to lose sight of that, but you never know.
Real talk.
This song reminds me of like something that would be playing if you go out to like not a nightclub, but like a lounge, like a true lounge in Europe or something. This is definitely on the sound system. Okay, and what's the tactic here? So this is why knights are so tricky. I go here, then bam! Next thing you know, you don't have a rook anymore. Just stop this guy from coming forward for a moment. I don't remember putting this song on this. It reminds me of like Saint Germain, if you guys ever listen to Saint Germain. This was kind of their vibe. Okay, the knight is now no longer in danger. What about this? I know that's not a good move, or like it's certainly not a correct move, but I need to stay up on the clock, and I like the idea of him not quite knowing what I'm up to. He's probably thinking this. This might be the moment where forced trading starts happening. We might be at that stage of the game now, people. It's not going to look so good. Nope, and it's really there. Shoot. And now I'm down on the clock. Well, I'm going to back off. And I don't think I'm going to trade if he comes down. Or if I do, I'm just going to do it this way. We need this position to stay vaguely competitive. Vaguely. My king is weirdly safe. He's not very safe, but he's like kind of safe. So we're going to do play chessboard and little dance for you. Yeah. Let's see what's next. I wonder if I can change from in here. Can I change? I can. That song was a little intense for that situation. See, he's slow. He's a slow mover. I mean, and I can't really be saying anything given the situation I find myself in, but when you start doubling the rooks up, that's when forced trading starts happening. Not to be confused with horse trading. Okay, so then what is the real issue? If he comes down, I'm just going to move out of the way. So let's just create another threat. He reminds me of yourself. Okay, so look, I mean, we talked about this. We knew he was coming, right? Now, if I go down, I think he just brings the pawn and we just repeat all the way down. I think that's what's going to happen. 226. I don't think this is enough time. I have one more. If he does this, and then I can do this, and then we can at least trade down here. Because he'll lose the protection of the knight, which is nice. He has to push it, or he has to block it. But the only reason I did that, I mean, that move is not helpful, but obviously I can't let this pawn get across, and I will take a rook down before I let it get across, but I'm just basically trying to make him think, you know? Take the free pawn with check. Never mind. Yeah, you can't take there. I was gonna say, I was like, damn, that would really throw a wrench in our plans. Okay, here it comes, here it comes. Now he's gonna march down. And I think the only way we can do this is going over, and then he comes, and then don't do anything. No, then we just take. Then we could just take. Maybe we go, gotta watch out for this knight. Just go here for now. Get him on the clock. Get him on the clock. And then now we can waste a move somewhere, like here, but we don't want that knight to move. Waste a move over here. We want that knight to stay nice and disengaged. Nope. Not what we want. Not what we want. Now, how many moves away is he from being a problem? Take. Can't go down. Can't really go up either. He's gonna be a problem. Here, and I just get this guy out of here. It's okay. If he's here and I go here, be my guest, man. I don't need that pawn. I just need time. I just need clock. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Not the right move, but it's not the right move. But it's gonna keep me alive for a little longer. Ooh. Somebody started printing something next to me. It scared the crap out of me. Oh, he's gonna come down, and then this pawn's toast, and then I can't escape. Not a bad idea. Oh shoot. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. He didn't see the, he had the free rook there. That was crazy. Oh man, how am I still this far down? I feel like I'm losing more than a few seconds every time Okay, so he's got to know he has to take those pawns or this game could end the wrong way. So don't screw that up, my friend. Kill that pawn, or this could end in a win for me. Gotta kill that pawn. Gotta kill the pawn. can't move fast enough. Oh no! No! Damn! I feel like I had that on time. Like if I had it misclicked, you know. Yeah, man, that guy did not know how to do a proper checkmate. That I should have stayed. I feel like that I could have had that one if I had been a little bit more diligent on the clock, you know. I don't like pre-move. No, I don't have any pre-move on. And one thing that I cannot stand is, I think I was talking about this yesterday, but let me see if I can do it I can't do it there. Can I do it here? Well, anyway, I don't have pre-move on, and I also have the animations on, right? Like, so you can see where the pieces like come from and where they go to. Yeah, it could have saved me there. There's a few times where I feel like it could have saved me, but ultimately I don't know. I don't mind it. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, whenever I watch other Twitch streamers, they turn off the animation, so you can't see where the pieces go. They all play bullets, so they're playing super fast, and they're all pre-moving constantly. So you see all this like stuff happening that doesn't actually end up happening. Not to mention the pieces are not animated, so it's like it's so confusing. And sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I'm just not good. This is a grandmaster, and I just don't know what they're doing. But it's not that. It's like they're doing everything they can to make it really hard to watch. That's my opinion. Man, that's too bad. I thought we had that, and the guy didn't kill that pawn. It's like, I guess it was super low on time, but in that situation, like, at least take the pawn down so you draw worst case scenario. Rarely pre-moved. Yeah, I know. That's a situation where I definitely would have liked to have it, and yeah, it would have probably saved me. Although we were all moving basically under a second there. I should have been able to do that on time, but whatever. GG's, yeah. Good hanging with y'all. Catch you on the next one. Yeah, that one was super close. I forget what went wrong. I don't really feel like analyzing it, but I feel like it went wrong way earlier. But we just came out alive. All right, I'll catch y'all later.